Hey, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris, and today we're doing a faction overview for Parthia. Now, Parthia is the easternmost faction in Total War Rome 2. They start off with two armies here. You have your largest army on your southern border, another one that's acting as a garrison, and they also have a spy. Now, Parthia is in an interesting situation, because again, they are the most eastern of the factions. They're known for their heavy cavalry because of the plains of the desert that they inhabit. Now, when you start off, you own only one region in the province of Parthia itself, but you do have a military ally to the north. This is an actual full-blown military ally, not a defensive ally, which is quite nice because you're gonna have to worry about the Seleucids later on, so their expansion might help you out in the end. Of course, you could always take them on, but you know, Seleucids are a pretty big empire around this area. So we're gonna go ahead and look into your actual army itself and what it's made up of. So if you look at this one specifically, this one has a lot of horse skirmishers. Like I said, they are known for their horsemen, and then you got some basic line infantrymen, and then you have your own general. And your generals should be noted that they are bow generals. They are not actual melee generals. Although I'm sure they'll probably do decently well in the fight, at least in the beginning. Now this one starts off with only 2 spearmen and some horse skirmishers. But when you recruit, you can recruit actual cavalry. You can recruit Parthian horse archers, skirmishers, infantry, and slingers. So they do start off with the option. So if you wanted to have more of that actual melee cavalry, this is one of the few that starts off that way, to where you're able to recruit that. Now, unlike Rome and unlike Carthage, you get specific bonuses just by playing Parthia instead of having to play a faction. Those are the only two, Rome and Carthage, that you actually choose a political faction within. So when you play as Parthia, you get 3 other bonuses just by playing Parthia. And you get +1 experience rank for all cavalry recruits, and minus 25% public order penalties for the presence of foreign cultures. And then you also have plus 25% civil unrest because of the fact that you don't like slaves. Now you also get +1 rank for your archers, and then plus 10% for all commerce buildings for being an Eastern Empire. The other Eastern Empire being Pontus, which is a mix of Eastern and Western technologies, but we'll see that in another overview. Now lastly, let's go and look at the objectives of Parthia. Parthia, you're pushed to trying to own a control of 8 settlements. To direct ownership, of course, allies, or having them be one of your client states. You can also, they also want you to control all of Parthia. They want you to go to war with the Seleucids. Again, they are a very large empire. They span all the way from the Mediterranean all the way over to where you're at, just past Parthia, the province of Parthia. Now, they want you to research logistics, and then the last one, which is one more bonus objective than most other factions, is they want you to establish trade relations with Bactria. Now your ultimate victories here, you have the military victory of 140 units and 40 mercenary units. Pretty typical stuff. They also have the economic victory here, which is the main chain trade with 20 factions, 1 of every strategic resource, and then maintain 70 units in total, 20 technologies. This is the interesting one. You have the cultural victory. This is probably one that is probably going to be the most difficult for Parthians to get, because they have 3 major buildings they have to get. 30 technologies, and then 1 settlement in 40 provinces. See, that's a little bit smaller to help deal with the fact that you have to worry about trying to get 3 very advanced buildings. I think that some of the other Germanic cultures have to, or barbaric cultures have to get, they have to get like 60 or 70 provinces even with their cultural victory. So, because they really have to spread it out there, whereas you've already have some kind of history to you. But that being said, this is going to end the video here for Parthia overview. If you did like it, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.